This is my audience.
I'm Haley.
I'm Kelsey. Oh no. Kelsey?
We have a death on the scene.
Kelsey!
We have a death on the scene.
Did you know most of your drunk drivers are not the ones getting hurt when in an accident? Most of the lives being taken are innocent. According to MADD, Mothers Against Destructive Drunk Driving, on average, every 53 minutes someone is killed by a drunk driver. This speech is relevant to each and every one of you that have ever driven or have a loved one on the road. I'm out of breath. Today, I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't drink and drive, what families go through, and what we can do to prevent this from happening. People shouldn't drink and drive knowing if they get in an accident, how many others are hurting or possibly killed. According to MADD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, 1 in 3 people will be involved in a drunken driving accident in their lifetime. In a fatal accident, lives of family members are turned upside down. Number 1 being single parent families. That is, if you just have a mom and she passes away, or you just have a dad, or their child or children passes away. The next is parents who lose their children, which is like your mom losing a daughter or a son or both in an accident. And then grandparents who have lost multiples, meaning my grandma if she lost her mom, my grandma if she lost her daughter, or multiples, like 2 kids, 3, whatever. These families don't just grieve the loss of a loved one, but have to deal with the aftermath. They have to plan a funeral. Planning a funeral is not something that anybody looks forward to, but have to do after somebody passes away. The next thing they have to do is decide the custody of a child if both parents pass away. The custody, if they have nobody in their lives, grandparents, aunts, uncles, then they might have to go to foster care. Or if a mother passes away, then it will be a single parent family but it'll be a single parent family. Then you would have to explain to the children why their parents are gone. Some children that lose their parents are young and don't really understand, so a lot of people say they're on vacation, which is hard to explain to a child why their parent is no longer with them. After dealing with the funeral and that, you could possibly have to go to court, which financial responsibilities are something you have to look at. If you have the money, if you don't have the money, that's something hard to decide whether you want the person to go to jail or not, because that's hurtful. It wasn't completely their fault, but they should not drink and drive knowing that they could possibly get in an accident, which that brings me to my next point, possible jail time for them. So if you're interested in not going to jail or hurting somebody, what should you do? So my first point is, I'm drunk. What do I do? Most of the time, you would call a friend or a taxi. Another thing is stay there. If you're at a party or whatever, stay there. Don't drive drunk. Don't do anything. Or ask around for a designated driver. The second point I have is plan ahead. If you know you're going out and you know you're going to drink, that's something you should know if you're not parent, but like if a friend's not drinking, then ask them to drive you. And just know what you're going to do for the night. In this speech, I went into detail about telling you why you should not drink and drive, what the families go through, and what you can do to prevent accidents. I hope this speech encourages each and every one of you that drinking and driving is not something you should do, and that it hurts more than just one person that's in an accident. It can hurt families and everything. It can It's a tragic loss for everybody. Nobody wants to go through that. So please, if you are going to drink, please do not drive. Again, I hope this encourages you to think about what you're going to do if you drink.